this is Jo from Maths Tutor Me. Today we're starting a topic called data analysis, and today we're going to be looking at how to find the mean, median, mode and range. Now each of those words has a meaning here that you need to learn, so let's go through them. The mean means the average. So to find the average or the mean of something, you have to add or find the sum of all the scores and divide by the number of scores. Median means the middle score, or if there is two scores in the middle, you'll have to average the two middle scores. Mode means the most occurring score, or sometimes there can be more than one score that occurs the most, so there can be more than one mode. And the range is the highest score minus the lowest score. So let me show you how to find the mean, median, mode and range of a set of data here. So here we have some scores, and we want to find first of all the mean. So to calculate the mean, we can use there is a symbol for mean, which is an X with a little bar above it. We have to find the average, so we have to add all the scores together. So 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 9 plus 14. And then we need to divide that by how many scores we have. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 numbers. So we need to divide by 9. Now you might not want to write this having them all plus together each time. You might just want to put the total there, and that's okay. Okay, so our total is 61. And we want to divide that by 9, and we get 6 point, we'll do 2 decimal places, 78 is our mean. Now we want to find the median. Now the median is the middle score. The scores have to be in order. Okay, and these are already in order for us for this question, from smallest through to largest. We want to find the middle. So one strategy that you can use is to cross off from the beginning and end. So I cross off 1 from the beginning and the end, cross off a second, another one, and another one, until we are just left with a number in the middle. So the median for this question is the number 7. Mode means the most occurring. The number that occurs the most, well, 7 happens 3 times. No other number happens 3 times, so 7 is the mode. And range is the highest score minus the lowest score. My highest score is 14, and take away my lowest score, which is 2. 14 take away 2 is 12. I have a range of 12 scores. Okay, so that's the end of question 1. Let's look at question 2. Jason wants to use a measure of centre to see how he's performed in his Year 10 maths test. And these are his marks here. So these things here that we're learning, the mean, median and mode, those are called the measures of central tendency. They're ways of approximating the middle of your data. Okay, the range is different though. It is measuring the spread. It's measuring how spread out your scores are. So these ones here, they're the ones we're talking about for this question. So should he use the mean, median or mode for this question? And we need to give a reason for our answer. So let's work out what the mean, median and mode is for this question, and that will help us. So first of all, the mean. We have an X with a bar above it. We need to add all these numbers together. And I'm not going to write that down this time. I'm just going to add them up on my calculator. 72 plus 68 plus 95 plus another 68 plus 74 plus 88, 68, 71, 74, and 70. Okay, so that's a total of 748. We divide that by how many scores we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's done 10, tests. And if we divide those numbers, his mean is 74.8. Okay, his median. Now to do the median, our scores have to be in order. So these are not in order this time. Let's have a look through here. What's the smallest number we can see? I think 68 is the smallest number, and it happens 1, 2, 3 times. I'm going to write these again underneath. 68, 68, 68. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I've done those ones. Now let's have a look. What's the next smallest? I have 70. Then 71. 72. Then we've got a 74 and 74. And what's left? We have an 88 and a 95. Okay, it's good to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And make sure we still have 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That way we know we haven't missed any. Okay, so now that my numbers are in order, let's do our crossing off from the beginning and end again. So 68 and 95. Okay, this time, if I cross these ones off, I'll have nothing left. So this is when there's 2 numbers left in the middle. If there's 2 numbers in the middle, I have to average them. So all that is I add them together. So 71 plus 72, and there's 2 scores that I'm averaging, so I divide by 2. So that's going to give me, you can calculate it on your calculator if you need to, 71.5. Okay, and my mode, the most occurring score, okay, 68 happened 3 times, 74 happened twice, but 68 is the most occurring. Okay, so we were asked to find out which measure, Jason wants to use a measure of central tendency to see how he has performed in his Year 10 maths test. Okay, so which one gives us the best indication of his scores here? Well, the mode happens to be the lowest score. Okay, it doesn't really give us a very good indication of what's happening with the rest of our results over here. The median is always in the middle, and it's not being influenced by the mode. The problem with the mean is usually a very good one, but the problem with the mean in this one is that we have a couple of outliers, if you like, scores that are particularly high. Most of his scores here are in the high 60s and low 70s. And then he's got these 2 scores here that are really elevating his means. It's making his results look much higher. So 74.8, that is actually right up here in the higher end of his scores. Okay, so that's not really a very good indication for this particular set of results. So for this set of results, the best indication is his median. So I would write the mean is influenced by some high scores and the, which one was it? The mode is the lowest score, therefore the median is the best indicator. Okay, so you're saying which one we choose, and we're giving a little explanation as to why we think it is the best. Okay, so here on the next page, I have some questions for you to practice. just like we've been doing. So just be practicing finding mean, median, mode, and range. So you can pause the video, try these questions, and then restart the video to see how you've gone. So question 1 says, calculate the mean of the scores. Okay, so first of all, to do the mean, we need to add together all of the numbers here. So 54 plus 83 plus 91 plus 76, 47, 78. Okay, so it's the sum of my scores is 429. And you want to divide that by how many scores we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Divide by 6. Okay, and that gives us 71.5 for our mean. So then it says how many scores were above the mean. Well, that one's above, that one's above, that one's above, and that one's above. 1, 2, 3, 4 scores are above the mean. Okay, let's do question 2. The following are the annual salaries of 8 people who work for a cleaning company. First of all, we want to find the mean. So let's go through and add up all their salaries. 42,000 plus 65,000 plus 53,000 plus 42,000 plus another 42,000 plus 120,000 plus 60,000 plus 58,000. Okay, so that's a total of 482,000, and we divide that by how many scores we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And our mean is 60,250. Okay, let's find what is the mode. Okay, mode means most occurring. So we have 42,000, 42,000, and 42,000 happening 3 times. So that is going to be our mode. And part C, we want to find the median. So we need to find the middle. So let's put them all in order. Now 42,000 is actually our lowest. I'll write them in order over here. 42,000. And we have 3 of those. Okay, that one, that one, that one. Then we have a 53,000 and a 58,000. Okay, that's that one and that one. We have a 60 and a 65. And last of all, we have the 120,000. So you're probably suspecting that 120,000 is probably the boss who's getting nearly double everybody, the next highest wage. Okay, so the median, let's cross off from the beginning and end. Okay, so we have 2 here in the middle. So we need to average them. 53,000 plus 58,000 divided by 2 means that our median is 55,500. Okay, and lastly for this question, we want to find the range. So the highest minus the lowest. Gives us a $78,000 range. Okay, now we have question 3. Jenna has the following scores in 8 rounds of golf. Calculate the mean, median, and mode, and which is the best measure of her performance. So maybe before we even start, we might put these in order, knowing we have to do the median. So 60s, I think, is our lowest. We have a 69 and a 69. Then we have 74, 76, 78, 81, and 99. Okay, so let's start with the mean. Mean, I'm writing the word this time for some reason. Let's put the symbol afterwards. Mean is equal to, let's add up all of those numbers. 69 plus 69 plus 74 plus 76 plus 78 plus 81 plus 81 plus 99. Total is 627, and we divide that by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which gives us a mean of 78.375. Okay, next we want the median, so the middle, which is when we need them in order, crossing off from the beginning and end. All right, there's two numbers in the middle, so we average them. 76 plus 78, divide by 2, the middle of those two numbers is going to be 77. And lastly, the mode. Okay, so the mode, we have 69 twice, and we also have 81 twice. So we have two modes. We don't average them, we just write them both down, 69 and 81. Okay, so which one of those best tells us about Jenna's results here? Well, let's have a look. Our mode doesn't really give us much of a conclusion because we have two results down here at the bottom end and we have another two up here at the high end. So the mode doesn't tell us a lot about the center of her results. Okay, the median, right in the middle here, as we would expect, and the mean, 78.375, it's just here. Okay, so it's a little bit above. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scores on the low and 3 above. So the mean is okay, but again, probably, again, I would say this time that the median is the best indication of how she goes. So we're not asked for an explanation for this one, so we can just write down median. Okay, so that's it for our lesson today. Keep practicing finding mean, median, and mode and range, and join me next time for some more data analysis. Bye for now.